Let's see what that was. No. Let's see. More. Hello. Sitting there working on an MDF model. Something came up and Chris was not able to stream today, so I thought I'd get on for a little bit in case folks got on and maybe. So I'm going to work on a model and answer questions and just kind of hang out for a little bit. Nobody shows up, then we'll call it a day. But I just wanted to let everybody know that what was going on. It was kind of a last minute thing, so. And I wish, it sounds like everybody's having fun at ReaperCon. Wish we could have been there this year. But it is what it is. What I'm working on, this is one of the new MDF kits that we're showing last Wednesday or whatever. This one here. So I'm putting another one together. This is an updated one that I've done. We're going to see how it turns out. This one is going to be completely put together. I'm going to do another one partially and then look at coming up with some images to go into the windows for folks that might want to download something like that and print out with a printer. And glue in. So we're going to see how that can work later today. I don't know. I'll probably work on those here in a minute, but I have to. I think what I'll end up having to do is I'll have to paint the MDF and the mat board separate, and that way, and then put on the pictures underneath, and then glue the mat board over the top. I think is probably going to be the best way to do that. So let's see. And the kit has not been optimized yet for having everything in order. So I have to go back and look at it here to make sure I've got the right piece. That's that one. Let's see. One, two. No. We can find the right one. I got all the right pieces here. I hope. Let's see here. That's the other side. All right. Well, there's that piece I can put it on. That's the right one. this one on here. But this one, I should have this kit up and ready to go this week. It is 95% there. Just going to put them up as I get them ready and grow the line from there. Because it's not something that I have hours or days that I can sit down and spend a lot of time with. Oh, that's probably the piece I'm missing there. What do you want to bet? Or not? Nope, that's a long piece. Long, short. So is there another piece that I'll set somewhere or something? Let's see, it knocks everything down. There's a piece up here. Is that the piece I'm looking for? That's the piece, but I think that's the other sides. Oh. All right. That's the bottom there. Ooh. Did I put something on wrong? No. That goes to the bottom, so that's the other sides. That's the sides here. Okay. Hello, Pettikin. Thank you for following. Just kind of hanging out today, working on a couple of things. Chris, that normally does our Saturday show with the sculpting, had a last minute thing come up. So I'm just kind of hanging out, working on an MDF model. And chatting to those who may want to talk. So I'm trying to, this is an apartment building, office building that we're working on to release. And this is I cut a new one to test a couple of parts out to see how it's going. And hopefully we'll get this model up and available later this week. But I'm here to answer any questions, talk about anything you may want to talk about, or you can listen to me hum. I'm a hummer when I'm working on stuff. Hummy. This is not my normal work spot, so I'm kind of having to make do with some of the whatever's on my desk. But this is, like I said, this is going to be an apartment building, office building. Want to have a little bit of a sci-fi look to it, but not. I guess I got to get higher up here. But not get too crazy with the look. Now I just got to figure out which part is which here. That's not that part. And I have not gone through these yet and got these all sorted out so that I have them in the right order and numbered. I just cut them right quick and 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. All right, so what am I missing here? That's a top piece. For the life of me, I don't understand why I can't get the right piece in order here. It's got to be that one or this one. Finally, he grabs the right one. I did realize right off the bat, though, I'm redoing the top. I didn't like how the top turned out on the first print one. And but I didn't adjust one of the pieces, so it's one of the pieces that go on the top it's not the right size. So that one's going to have to get a redo and put on later. What it is, on the first one, I put this penthouse on the top here, and I don't know, it turned out, it looks like a McDonald's up there. I'm not real wild about how it turned out for the look. So on this one, we went with a little different pattern, and then it's going to just have a grid on the top, but the piece that I cut is too small in one direction. So I've got to go in and redo the map piece. The pattern on the top is right, just the map board is not right. So, but that's an easy fix. That's just redoing the scale a little bit. Then I'm not getting glue under that again? Apparently not. So put a little more on here. Make sure we got that end glued on. This old mat board and MDF soak up that Elmer's glue so fast, which makes it great for putting them together. So, anyway. But if you have any questions about what I'm doing here, or you just got general CAV questions or whatever, feel free to. This kit here will come with the mat boards and the MDF that you'll be able to put together, but I plan on, and I'm going to work on them here in a minute, is I'm going to make some window inserts. So I'm going to try two different ones. I'm going to try like a sky reflecting off the windows, and then one where you can actually see people inside, and set those up as files that you can download and cut out if you want to do that. The only thing is you'll have to, and that's the way I'm going to try to do it, is you'll need to put your base coat. You don't want to glue the mat board on yet. You'll put the building together, get these pieces cut out, get them all painted your base color, and then actually glue the cutouts probably to the back of the mat pieces so that they're framed, and then glue them down, and that way, and then go in and dry brush them or whatever. So yeah, they'll just glue behind the mat board. Because of the tolerances are going to be so close, it's going to be a little tricky. You're going to have to probably cut them out with a razor blade or whatever. But I'll put some lines on them here so that they line up. But that's why I'm going to try it. Is I'm going to base coat base coat the mat pieces before they're glued on. Print out the inserts, glue them to the back of the mat pieces, and then glue those down, and then go in and finish my painting. So that is the plan anyway. All right. Let's see, we want one with the square window. Put this piece there. We'll have everything better numbered and laid out on the final pieces, but right now, since I just cut them out and threw them in a bin, and they're not organized very well. So, but like I was talking about earlier, Chris had a last minute engagement come up, so I'm just here hanging out for a little bit while I was working on this, and just figured I would chat away. Chat. But as far as the kit overall, everything is going together really well. So, like I said, hopefully I'll have this up on the website this week. But this is the one side. So I changed out some of the looks and some of the pieces. Just sometimes you can overdo it and sometimes you can underdo it, and I wanted them all to look better. And I just thought there was too much going on the first one. So with all I didn't like all the lines in there for the window frames. So I think it took away from the look that I was after. All right, so let's glue the other side together here. Make sure I got those in the right order. Now there's that one, and then the short one. And there. Now I don't have as many to choose from, so that makes it a lot easier. That one. So, and then this one goes there, and then this one will go here. Hold on. All right, so now we got those in the right order. Much easier this time. Work in progress is in progress. Yes, it is. I had intended to do yard work today, but we had a nice big thunderstorm come in last night and everything is soaked. So that kind of ruined that plan. So I'm going to work on this afternoon and try to get this finalized, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the day writing, I think. Try to get caught up on some of those projects that are behind. Since we have a 3-day weekend, we got the last of whatever orders that were in from yesterday went out this morning. So anybody that had something ordered from Friday, don't worry, your stuff should be there Tuesday. We got it out before the cutoff today. At least 10 feet of it isn't your, that's true. Yeah, we'll see how that all ends up floating down the river here. No, the problem is we've got quite a bit of property around our house, so I've got all my lawn stuffs over there at the house right now, so I was planning on finishing that today and then get everything moved back up here to the shop to work tomorrow on that. And naturally, my plan went to shit. And of course, the wifey is like, you got to get this done. And I'm like, I know. Alright. And I apologize for not doing everything in the studio where you could watch more of what I'm doing. This was kind of last minute, and I had everything here on the desk, so And I wanted to work on those window inserts, and I need that computer down here, and blah, 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 blah. I know how interesting it can be. Normally, I like to put my glue like in a bowl or something like that, and then use a brush and brush it on so it's not all built up, but not getting that fancy today. That keeps it from bulging out the sides when you glue them down. Not sure what's all going on with ReaperCon at the moment. Let's go here and let's look. Let's see what's going on at ReaperCon. Oh. Don't know if there's anything exciting going on, but we can look. Looks like nothing going on other than they are showing paint entries. Just got his book. Well, good. Glad to hear that. As I just was telling everybody a little while ago, all the orders that came in yesterday went out this morning, so we're in front of the holiday. But everybody ordering today, Sunday and Monday, nothing will go out till Tuesday. All right. Oops. Line that up a little better. This one's just going to be the one for taking photographs of one put together, and then I'll put my other one together. Let's see here. Let's see if I can bring up. Let's see. How can we put that up? Main. Let's see, edit. I know there was some way I could add a layers, webcam, add layer, background color. Browser source, that's what we want. Add. All right, and then let's see, I guess we can move it over here. All right, now save. You're very welcome. Okay, so now we have our browser source. So how do we browse for local HTML file? No, paste web page, paste link here. Okay. I'm using the Twitch thing here. theater mode. What do we want here? Alright, so how do I full page this thing? Okay, hopefully that's going to work. Maybe. Oh. Yeah. Maybe that plan went to hell. Wonder why it comes up like that on their deal, but I actually get the stuff on my deal. How strange. All right. Huh. Okay, so how do we take it off then? Yes, I want to delete that layer. Yeah. We didn't want to try to watch that anyway. How do you get rid of it now? Oh, there we go. I had a game capture on. All right. Okay, well, that plan went to hell. So I was going to show you some of the paint jobs. I think there's a few CAV that pop up every once in a while. So needless to say, with the rain last night and this morning, it is nice and humid outside to boot. When I went to the gym this morning, I try to go every day and walk, and there's a pool in there. The humidity was so bad, you just see the water running down the wall. I'm like, oh, that's going to cause problems down the road. Somebody didn't think that out very well. It's like, you guys got to do something to get that air flowing. All right. Okay, so that puts this together all with all of its matte pieces on this one. Other than the top piece that I'm going to have to recut because I didn't change the dimensions on the top of this to fit the new spot there. So I'll have to redo that. But I think it's going to work. Really went together a little better this time. So pretty happy with it. All right, so that one's going to be that model. We'll put that over there like that. And then this one, the original one, it'll go off somewhere and I'll spray it with some paint and use it for a building around the shop. All right, so let's see if we can find. Also, I made the board that it's going to sit on bigger, so that it has a little more of a border around it. And then I need to glue the little flower beds on here. Quick. Then when I get it all painted up, I was going to put bushes and stuff around the edges to kind of pull it in. The main problem you run into building these kind of, or any kind of buildings for your games is obviously gray is the color of choice for concrete and such. So sometimes you got to be a little creative to figure out ways to make everything differentiate a little bit. But this will be for the building can sit on that. So, all right. So let's see. Let's pull up. Let me open up the file. See what we got going here. All right, and then I'm gonna, let's see, open that file. And then let's see, that's gonna be apartment building. Okay, so we got that, there's our mat, so we know what fit. All right, so I need to find, let's go over here to Shutterstock. And let's see, what would we search for that? Oh, wait a minute, I guess I gotta sign in. I shouldn't have to sign in. Oh well, we'll sign in right quick, make them happy. But if I can remember the password. I must have changed it. Oh, there we go. All right. So we need to figure out what would we search for that? People in apartment windows. All right. Well, let's go more cartoonish than I wanted. Let's see here if we can find one that'll work for what we want it to work for. It's only got 1,079 images to look through here. Because it's going to take just the right one to look right. So that it doesn't look, we want it to at least kind of maintain our sci-fi feel. We don't want to make them nighttime. Let's see. Yeah, lots of silhouettes. Let's see here. A lot of these are for like brownstones and stuff with individual windows. We're looking for something that's going to be more of a long glass look to it. How about if we look in office windows? Maybe that's what we need. See if that gives us more of a strip. We don't want a bunch of window panes either. Hello, Thunderhead Studio. We're just kind of hanging out today. Chris had a last minute thing come up, so I jumped on to just bum out while I'm working on something for a little bit. Till everybody says, all right, we're done. I won't listen to you no more. Right now I'm looking for a good picture to use on my building for background for people to print out and put in the windows if they want to. And trying to find just the right image is going to work for this. It doesn't, kind of keeps the look, and yeah, this will just kind of be a separate thing that people can, if they want to go that next step, they can print out and glue behind the mat board. So you'll want to base coat everything before you glue it together, and then you'll be able to detail it out. But if I can't find the right image, then I'll just probably come up with like glass reflecting clouds or something. But I was looking for a lot of this stuff is very classical looking, so a little too not sci-fi enough for me. And there might just not be the right picture. I really don't want to go to the trouble of having to make one myself, so I'm looking on Shutterstock. I have an account there. To see if I can find the right image. A couple of these are a little risque. Like, whoa, hey. I'm going to look through that through the window. How about let's try from outside. Maybe that will help. Most of these are like people sitting in the office. We want it turned around. We want to be looking in, not looking out. May not gonna work. May have to just go with the all right, how about looking into office buildings. Yeah, there's probably a lot of Alfred Hitchcock type events Alright, let's go back and try apartments again. They've got some, but a lot of these they're very brownstone looking, so a little older than what I want, or they're night. I think the night ones probably look very good. Who knows? But I'm also here answering questions, so if you could just come in and figuring out, hey, what's that guy talking about? Well, at the end of the day, this is a CAV stream. So if you have a question about CAV, I am here to answer those questions to the best of my ability. I have been working on a rig over my gaming table forever to be able to do that, and I just never seem to get it finished. Trying to set up all the multiple cameras and just a mess. Where I can just go from one feed to the next or click a button. I've got it all in my head how it needs to go, but I just haven't got all the pieces put together yet. I am streaming right now, so give me a little bit. All right. But maybe we're getting ready to get jumped or something here. So let's see, what time is it? 2:42. Yeah, that's part of it, is trying to get the getting all the cameras set up's not the deal, but getting them all to come back and so they all come back to one computer without having to put in 10 video captures or whatever. Like I said, I think I've got the right stuff and have got it how I want it to work, and use my Stream Deck just to switch between cameras as we play. Yeah, I know I have certainly not used mine to its full potential yet. Because when it comes to all this stuff, I am a babe in the woods. Just still not the right images. Lots of windows. If I needed to just make windows, I would be awesome. May just have to go with the outside sky reflecting off the window look, which will be fine. It'll look all right. I've done that on a couple of buildings. It looks good. But like I said, I just thought if I could find, the right picture, or looking through big apartment windows or something like that give it a little more personality. I found a couple that are good, that would be good, but they're night. And I don't want to use night ones. Yeah, I think I need to stay with office buildings. because I need longer runs of windows, so I'm not getting that with just the apartments. Well, I saw that they've got a game of Cav going on at ReaperCon today that Chandler is running. I wonder how it's going. Should have talked him into live streaming it. They a bunch of really nice miniatures set up that I thought was really, really cool. All right, well, this is not getting me nowhere, unfortunately. So it's back to the drawing board, and I guess I'll just do reflected sky. Make it go. So, well, folks, I think that I'm going to get back to out in the shop and try to get some stuff done today while I can. So I appreciate everybody dropping in, and since you're so chatty, I will get back with you on Wednesday night and get back, see what we can do, and see how far I've come with this stuff. James will not be on Monday night because he is on vacation with his wife. So I know, vacations and wives thinking that they take precedent over Cav is some type of sacrilege. But we've got a bunch of new icon spots too. I need to make some more icons for us to put up. I put a list up asking if anybody had ideas for ones, and that didn't go nowhere. Madness. I know, it's horrible. So anyway, but thanks for stopping by, and I will see everybody hopefully Wednesday. Take care.